Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the official first episode of Today Talk, the podcast where we talk about all things pop culture, movies, video games, life itself, and everything in between. I'm one of your hosts, Ramiro Rodriguez.
And I'm another one of your hosts, Yusuf.
And I'm the last host, Ishmael.
And we are just three teenagers who had nothing better to do with our time and decided, why not make a podcast? That's us, that's the gang. We're here this year to bring you amazing content always because discussions are healthy. And that's really it. I'm going to hand it off to Ismail. What are we even talking about?
Well, today we decided to talk about quarantine. You know, it's ups and downs, everything cool about it, everything we've done, how school's going to work when we come back.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to talk about. You know, quarantine's been going on for a while, and I mean, this stuff is going to be remembered in like the history books, dude. Like, this is a really impactful moment. I mean, holy crap, dude. The whole world's been in shutdown for a while.
Yes, like. I think it's the first actual global pandemic, you know, that it actually affects every single country in the world.
It's not the first one.
But it's a really big one.
In a while.
Not really. Like the first global pandemic that affects every country, you know? Yeah. Because now, because of trade and all of this, right? It's very easily spread. Oh, yeah. Before, it could only spread in Europe, you know? But now it can actually spread to every country at the same rate, you know? It's really crazy.
COVID sucks.
It does.
It really does.
So I'm just going to pose a question. Who's excited for back to school? Who's excited? No, really.
It's going to definitely be an experience, I guess.
It's going to suck.
It's really going to suck, you know? I've been thinking a lot about school and how they're going to do everything. And, you know, different states are handling it differently. Like Louisiana, they're already going back to school. But, like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, we're gonna do the first 3 weeks of school online. We're gonna do our junior year online for the first 3 weeks.
Dude, I have the seniors feel that.
I know, dude. Like, imagine not being able to graduate. I mean, really, like these seniors last year had to deal with not being able to graduate, and the seniors this year can't even go to school. They have to be inside of their house, and there are some parents that are super strict about it. Won't even let their kids go to school.
Do you think that the class of 2022 is going to survive? Are we going to make it to our graduation or no?
Definitely. I mean,
I think, yeah.
I mean, it's not like
Are you sure?
I'm not sure, but I just think it's gonna be difficult. Of course, it's not gonna be the same.
No, not the slightest.
But it's gonna be fun in a sense because you're experiencing something different. It is gonna suck, of course, but
it's gonna suck, but it'll be fun.
Exactly.
And I can't imagine like all the memes like.
Listen. I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty. I don't know. It can be really overwhelming. But I don't know. I think there's just a lot of uncertainty. Like how's school gonna work? You know, during the day. How are we gonna walk through the hallways? Single file, like.
I
don't know.
Yeah, lunch, extracurricular activities. Yeah.
And, you know, I feel really bad for like all the teachers and administrators. You know, like all the higher ups that have been having to deal with all these mixed signals from the state. Like, if one of them, it'd be really interesting if we could get one of them like on here to I guess give us their insight, what's going on, help us understand how they're reacting to this.
Yeah.
What plans are they putting in? Like, are we gonna have to wear masks during sports?
Yeah. There are a lot of questions.
Yeah.
That I guess. Nobody really knows, you know? Like, I think they're trying to figure out the problems as they come or as they appear, right?
Yeah.
Because, let's be honest, when could anybody had imagined that in 2020 there was going to be a global pandemic, you know?
Yeah, that was going to keep...
No, I'm kidding. No, actually, fun fact, when we first found out about it like in December, right? It was like when it was first. I was like on the track. I was like in track class, and I was telling my friend, I'm like, I bet you in 3 months we're gonna be out of school. And guess what happened?
Yeah.
Wait, so I said in December. So like, and it happened. We left in March.
During spring break.
During spring break.
So I got it right? I got it right. Yeah, I pretty much got it right. So
apparently you forget.
I don't know.
Oracle now.
Listen, I don't know. It's weird. Everything sucks. I don't know. I don't know when we'll be returning to normal. If we will at all.
But you know the one thing that's that I thought is really good that came out of quarantine was definitely I had a lot more time for like self-reflection. Cause I don't know about you guys, but I've been stuck at home for 3 months with a little bit of occasional like on groceries and stuff. And it's really given me a lot of time to think about myself, think about what I've been doing. You know, where do I want to move? Direction do I want to move? And
what do I want to do with my life?
Exactly right. So it's really helped me with that, and it's given me.
I mean, it does help you, I guess. Spending time with your family, you know, all of this. I guess normally we're just so busy we don't really spend time with each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's really a good thing about
that is
quarantine.
A good thing. I think there's so many distractions in life, and we just like take a moment, just like getting away from all that. And that's exactly what the pandemic has done. It's like cut off everything, and you have all that time to yourself. What else are you gonna do? Make a podcast?
Yeah, listen. We might not have the best, camera quality, and our audio might suck,
and we might not have the funniest jokes.
Not the funniest jokes. We might suck.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's it. So yeah, that's really it. That's about it. Yeah. No, on a serious note, we're just bored and we have to do something, right?
Yeah, we're just trying to have fun.
School starts in what? August? August 9th? August? What is it?
August 19th. And it's still gonna be online, And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. Online school is pretty easy. And I understand that they were.
That's debatable.
But I understand that they were going light on us, or at least for me. I don't know. They were going light on us last year, but at least, and again, the first 3 weeks of school isn't that much. We mostly go over like first meetings and we do introductions and stuff.
I'm really curious to see how the SAT is gonna work.
That's
gonna be fun.
Are they even gonna be taking it this year, or
I don't have no clue,
how's
dude.
it work?
Yeah, I thought they were cutting it out from like colleges, or like colleges weren't even starting to look at it.
For some colleges, I don't really know.
Like some Ivy League colleges aren't looking at.
I don't really know, but that's definitely gonna be a good thing to see.
I know, yeah.
It's gonna be fun, yeah.
I know.
All right.
Because we're starting to look more at like things you do, like actual community impact. Do you do volunteer work? Because they realize that a lot of people just focus on the grades and they don't really develop themselves.
Like as a person, right?
Yeah, they don't have a good character, and when you don't have a good character, what can you really bring besides? Oh, I know the equation for freaking velocity, but I can't describe that to someone without getting frustrated that they don't understand.
What do you think about how school works? Do you think it's effective?
In certain areas more than others.
I think yes. It works for some kids, and for some kids it doesn't.
Because it just doesn't work for some kids. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
It really.
The education system just. Listen.
It doesn't work for some. Like there are some aspects of it that are really old. I think how school works. It's been this way for a long time, and with new technologies and all of this, we are able now to do online school, but still we're not. The school is not really ready for the online school.
Yeah, that's right. We're like switching from Zoom to like KVA now.
Yeah. It's just really complicated.
Did you guys hear? Apparently with KVA there might be like different teachers or something like that.
Yeah. They said they were gonna split the staff. 1-2 teachers at school and 1 teacher's out.
So for everybody that knows, us three, we're all going in person.
Yeah, I'm going in.
We're all going in person. Yeah. But apparently, if you're gonna be staying in KVA and then going back to in person, apparently the teachers that you have in KVA might actually be different than the ones in like our school. So these are like a collection of teachers from like different like campuses. That's what I've heard.
Okay.
That's what I've heard. I don't know like
that's
100%.
crazy. That's crazy.
I mean that's gonna be tough.
I don't know. And it's just different teaching styles, and I don't know like everything's different.
And to be honest, I might actually just
I might be wrong. That's what I've heard. I don't know.
I don't know how online school is gonna work. Is it gonna be like the same as last year?
Yeah.
Are you gonna have to be in the actual meetings?
Yes. Is it gonna be
because last year's right, the Zoom meetings were really not that helpful at all. It was just. I don't want to say a waste of time, but it
was just to make sure you attended.
Yeah. It just wasn't really helpful, at least to me.
Yeah. For other kids, especially for the kids that don't understand the material and they get left behind.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I feel kind of
and like you do want to help.
Yeah.
But if you're not like there to explain, or there's like nothing to somebody to explain it to you, right?
Just do a private Zoom call, man. You're all good. No, I'm kidding.
But I did a few private Zoom calls with my teachers. Didn't really explain me what I had to do. I had to look up videos. I had to do other stuff outside of what the school was giving me.
Yeah, I don't know. KVA is just a big question mark because I don't know what it's gonna be.
But I think unless the school, because the thing is I think we need to change the school system. Whereas where we need to implement more. I think implementing technology so that we stop wasting paper is one good thing.
That's a really cool idea.
One really good aspect we can do.
We have good resources. I think that's
right.
Yeah, like everybody can bring their laptops or their phones,
and
right?
I mean that causes issues, but then again, they can have like school funded
laptops
and stuff.
I don't know. Like the school does have laptops, and I think that if we use our advantages, like the technology as an advantage. Yeah. We can pull like something off, you know, and
it can help people that learn in different ways. For example, I know that there's people, right? There's people that can play, like piano is a very good example. There are a lot of people that can play by ear, right? I can't play by ear, but I can play by, for example, like you know the thing where you like watch the keys come down.
Yeah.
I can play by watching those and just memorizing the keys. Man, I can play an entire piece.
I can't even play the piano.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying like different people learn in different ways.
Right.
You can use technology.
Yeah.
You know, lecturing. I can deal with lecturing. Some people really can't, and they prefer a video, which is
different teaching styles.
Yeah.
Right.
A cool example of that is basically like a few months ago. I downloaded this app, right? Yeah. My parents, they took the driver license test. Like they actually had to study on paper, you know, and like it was a complicated and really stressful, boring teaching style or like studying style.
Wasn't it?
And this app that I downloaded, it shows you videos, memes, and stuff, and it's actually way more funny than. It's an actually funny way to learn.
I really thought you were gonna say like Duolingo or something. I was gonna be like, whoa. That's cool.
But
yes, this video wasn't sponsored by Duolingo.
It's not.
If you don't do the Spanish, you vanish. All right.
Exactly, bro. Did you not see? It's gonna drop in your bomb on you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyways.
This video was sponsored by Duolingo.
But on another note, on a less serious note, I was curious. What have you guys been doing during quarantine? Like really? What have you?
Well, you know, I've been going to the bathroom a lot.
Wow, thank you for sharing.
That's funny.
No. I'm kidding.
Funny, relatable content, ladies and gentlemen. That's good. I went to the bathroom.
I went.
Wow.
I slept.
Whoa, dude,
I didn't do
no
anything.
way.
I
Are you
swear,
serious?
I swear.
You mean you don't do that normally?
No, not really. I mean, with school, I only get like 3 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Quarantine.
That's fair. That's fair.
Slept like plenty.
A lot.
No way.
Y'all watch anime? You guys watch anime?
I mean, I watched a few. I watched like Attack on Titan.
All my weebs got me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, I've like binged a couple. You know, I'm pretty.
You binged a couple.
Dude, I'm like.
But you know what? I've really been into. During quarantine, especially. I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I've just been watching like so much YouTube because I got a lot of time to kill, and I've also been watching a lot of the videos on they're like piano tutorials on how to like keep your fingers, and it's really interesting.
How to keep your fingers?
Like how to position your fingers so that it's easier to play. Because one thing that people mess up a lot is like when you're playing, right, and they just kind of like throw their fingers to get the keys, but they don't space them out correctly. When you're trying to go for pieces that move across the piano, they are unable to do it because they get their fingers twisted.
I just learned something new. That's
something really cool I've been looking into as well.
Ismail can play guitar.
Yeah, well, I've been playing with my dad. You know, that's always fun.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I've been to the gym a lot.
That's good. Yeah, if this video has intro music, then we weren't lazy and we were somehow able to get it in. If it doesn't, then we just didn't put it in. So we're just nuts.
We're still working on it.
Yeah.
Frick. You said you've been going to the gym, right?
Yeah, I've been going to the gym.
Actually, there's a really big life lesson that comes from going to the gym. And you actually can articulate it from it. No, I'm kidding. I really don't know. We don't know what we're doing, man. Okay?
Okay, anyway, but something very, very interesting, right, is before quarantine started, I never had a second glance at the gym. Never once. I never looked at it, never had a membership. I never cared about lifting weights or anything, right? But as this quarantine progressed and I got really bored, right, the gym is like 15 minutes away from my house biking, but my parents have been able to drive me. And I've been actually motivated to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go and torture myself.
Another good thing about quarantine, I think, is I've actually learned a lot about myself, you know.
That's,
I've actually, you know, I understand how I react to situations. And it's cool to also be by yourself, you know. Like, if you're quarantined and you can't actually see any of your friends, you know, it's just time with yourself. And I think that's also good, you know, to actually spend time with yourself, just like meditate, you know.
Yeah.
I really think that's So that's also fun.
Yeah, it can be really easy to just get caught up in the swing of life.
And stress about school and
yeah.
I've been really looking into colleges and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I know, but don't even remind me, dude. Don't even remind me. Don't even remind me.
It's just stressful.
It's a lot. It's a lot, you know.
Yeah, the future is always
very uncertain.
I agree.
And you really I think the future always causes stress because of the uncertainty.
Yes,
you know?
that is so true. That is literally, that's all I've been thinking about, dude. And it's like, it can be so overwhelming. It's just
definitely.
And the anxiety, I don't know. It really is what you said. It can be uncertain, but we just have to trust in the process. But
Yeah, the future's always been kind of like that. But you know what? I think we'll honestly push through quarantine. I think probably whenever they find a vaccine for this, which I don't know. They said it could be as early as a month from now.
The thing about vaccines, right, is they can actually find something to actually kill the virus, right? But it has to be approved by many stuff first, right? Like they have to know the side effects.
Yeah.
They have to try it out in a small percentage of people.
Yeah.
They have to really test whatever vaccine you're gonna use, because maybe if you have another disease or another mental issue, it can contribute to that and actually make it worse.
And then by the time they develop the vaccine, another strand could come out.
Yeah, and the virus keeps mutating.
I think there already are. I think
right?
I'm pretty sure there's probably
there's a one really rare strand.
I think the biggest problem is there's just so many. I mean, there's already probably more than one strain of COVID.
Yeah, and it's gonna keep evolving, mutating.
I think that's the biggest problem.
And I think that the COVID is gonna become like a flu.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
It's just about time,
Definitely.
We've lived with the flu for enough time for the people to actually already develop. So we can actually survive it. It's just a matter of time, I guess.
Oh yeah. How much though, man?
How long are you gonna?
I think again, it's the uncertainty. You just don't.
I guess the uncertainty is always what gives you anxiety and stress, because not having control over something, it's
very
stressful and scary. Yeah.
Like a lot of the pain that people feel when they get a needle is not actually that the needle actually hurts them a lot. It's just the anxiety of oh shoot, they're gonna stick a needle in me. I'm scared.
A lot of it is just mentality,
Right? Yeah. It's like a negative placebo. Because you think the shot's gonna hurt, it hurts more than it actually would.
Yeah, I was about to go on the Hulk ride, right? And I was gonna no, in Universal Studios, and I was terrified before, right? And I was like, oh no, I'm scared, and I get on.
And you try it.
And it was just as terrifying as imagined. I hated it. No, it was horrible. It was
I
hated it. No, I'm kidding. I love it.
But has that ever happened to you? You're in a situation that is scary, right?
Yeah.
And you're real afraid to go in the ride or whatever.
Yeah.
And then after you do it, it's so fun. You want to do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's just terrifying.
Or it's just terrifying and you don't want to do it again. And you just pee yourself.
You're
not going to try.
But I guess life is also about trying stuff.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
I want to look.
Your life is completely lame if you don't try.
I want to look back at my life, right, when I'm old, and say, look, I did this, I did that. Instead of I could have done that, I could have done that.
Yeah.
No regrets.
It's always fun to try something, even if it doesn't work out. Yeah. It's always fun to try.
Yeah.
Even with this podcast, it might be trash,
Yeah. Nobody might listen to this. Maybe it's just got 10 views.
Maybe nobody's gonna look.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? It is still what's most important is the journey we got to make it.
Yeah.
And I think ultimately, if we have fun doing it, it doesn't matter if anybody watches it. I mean, if you
Yeah.
guys watch it, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we don't
I'm
care
just
about
saying,
Like if you watch it, please watch it. Please watch it.
Okay, so I want to talk about COVID death rates because.
What? No, we're not doing that. Why are we going to talk about COVID?
Because I've been following it.
No, we should keep that in. 100%. We're going to talk about COVID death rates.
What the hell?
Yusuf, we would definitely want to talk about death rates,
Let's talk about something more
this is YouTube,
Something more lighthearted. Listen, quarantine sucks, okay? There's nothing
It
to do
does.
about it.
It does.
And we're going back in a week. I bet everybody here has the same idea. Like, literally, these months have gone by so fast, dude. It feels so well.
Dude, for me, it has been the longest time ever.
I know
Like, you know.
I know what you mean. Sorry. It's been the longest freaking thing that we've ever experienced. It's crappy. It's like it was like, oh, summer.
Yeah, because it was like a spring break and then like all quarantine, you know, and then all summer.
Yeah.
It's just like the longest time I've ever been without.
But now that we're here, it's just weird because it's like it's finally here, and it's just kind of weird that we're like just now like.
It feels like an entire year has passed. To me.
Nothing feels real. It's just whack. I don't know. That's just me, but I don't know.
Yeah, like sometimes I don't know if you feel this, but like I feel like a day is actually just part of like a whole week. It's just like a day, you know, because it's just like
it goes
the same. It's just like the same whole. Like you do at your house, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you go to the gym. Which at the beginning of quarantine, everything was closed, so you could only be at your house, you know.
Exactly.
And everything just felt the same. So I felt like it was like the same day, even though it had been a week or a month.
The cap, man. Sorry. The cap.
Cap, dude.
Sorry.
You have no cap.
That's funny. That was funny. Oof.
Okay, I'm gonna actually go kill myself.
Okay.
Should we cut that out?
I don't know.
Cut that out. All right.
Ay, mi amor, mi amor. I'm sorry. Dude, I have a tendency.
You just like singing in the middle of nothing.
I like your shirt.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's got a really funny joke on it.
Yeah.
Nice suit, Vader. I bet that cost you an arm and a leg. Man, we're bad at this.
Guys got it?
Yeah. I don't know what to talk about anymore, dude.
It's okay. We'll
again, we're going about.
We're gonna cut this.
How
We're cutting that
setting
out.
our
We're
house
cutting
and
this
really
out.
boring out.
What can we also talk about? Like.
Yeah. We can talk about.
I mean, if the conversation is getting stale, guys, we can just end it.
Let's talk. No. Let's talk about what's something good. What's something we do during quarantine? I don't know. What do we do?
I guess we could talk about like COVID, like experiences.
No, let's not stop. Let's stop talking about COVID. Let's just start talking about this quarantine, like this shit, like the stuff we're doing. I don't know.
Let's talk about the podcast, okay? So yeah, guys. I wanted to also talk about the podcast. What are we expecting from it? Why are we doing this?
We're expecting 1 million subscribers by next week, and also we're going to get Spotify Premium, and we're actually
and we want $1 million contract with Spotify, and if they don't give it to us, then someone's going to be visiting their headquarters with. I probably can't say that because I'm legally liable to say for that, but okay.
Yeah, basically, guys, we're just doing these podcasts because. We're bored, you know,
we want to do something fun, you know.
Something fun for us, but also for whoever wants to watch it. Right?
So we can show it to everybody, you know, just like something to have fun. That's a good idea.
And it's
like,
just
that one, that's ours. We need that.
Yeah. It's just a productive way to spend your time, you know, instead of just not doing anything.
What is more productive than 3 guys in a room that's really dark. With 2 phones and talking about
quarantine.
Yeah, the crappy things
life.
going on. No. Life. There's nothing more productive you could be doing. Okay?
Yeah.
There's nothing more productive.
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing.
And that's it.
So that's what we're expecting, or that's what we originally made the podcast for. Yeah. We're not really expecting anything.
No, we are.
But we do want to, if we can, we do want to take this somewhere. But for now, we're kind of doing it as just like a fun project where we can come together and just kind of talk about whatever we want.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I know. 100%. And I think another thing about the podcast is like audio and video quality. That's gonna be
tough. But we will always try to give you the best content we can in our possibilities.
Almost always. We're gonna be trying out.
It's just. And if it's not good, then it's Romero's fault. Okay?
It is.
Exactly. It's 100% his fault. You know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a very high possibility that when I'm talking and I get loud, it's just gonna the mic's just gonna sound like.
It's just gonna sound like.
So.
It's just gonna sound bad. Whatever, man.
I can't wait to hear this back.
It's just for fun, you know, and we hope you have a good time watching this.
Yeah, listening to it.
Just as we are having fun recording it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And definitely Juan is gonna be really, really excited by editing a 2-hour long video.
Absolutely hilarious. I mean, it's just gonna be so funny for him to sit there and edit out all of this.
All of this there?
I know, it's gonna be amazing.
Coming back to school and how it's gonna work, what do you think like about theater and all of this extracurricular activities? How do you think the school is gonna manage so we can still get extracurricular activities and like actually do stuff outside of school?
Well, apparently, they're still going to be doing football. They want us to come pick up our equipment August something. I can't remember. It's like August 27th or 28th. And we have our first practice September 7th. And I don't know how they're gonna do football.
Like, he's gonna be wearing masks under the.
I've never played a game. I've never played a game that is like you have to touch each other more than football. You just feel so touched,
Basketball, it's okay. Baseball, not really. Football, it's literally just 12 dudes jumping on each other.
Yeah.
What they'll probably do is they'll probably have like some plastic inside of the.
I mean, you do have the helmet, right? But
it's like. We're supposed to be social distancing, right? 6 feet apart. We can't not touch each other. So if we're trying to play football and we're not allowed to touch each other,
it's not gonna work.
What are we playing? Like flag football or something? I'm not playing flag football.
Hey, don't diss flag football. Flag football's quite cool.
Yeah, sorry. That was kind of mean.
I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
Context.
I mean, theater. How is it going to work? Like, if you cannot put the people in the house, then. Where are they gonna sit?
They can just do a movie. They can just do a play with where people have to wear masks.
We'll pre-record the show. We'll lower down the projector, and then we'll just like play it for everybody.
Exactly. Maybe.
Yeah. But then again, the auditorium it would have to be like 6 feet apart, right?
Yeah, but then it might as well just be a movie. It's not.
Then it might as well just record it.
It's live. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not live anymore.
Yeah, it's just not the same.
It's just not the same. But then again, I mean, my sister was in the play for. Cinco Ranch Junior High, where she was in Arsenic and Old Lace, and that was the only play that she got a lead role in. And then they had to quarantine had to come and just ruin all of that. And so she had.
Let's go.
Yeah, wow, thanks a lot, dude. But so she went and did it over the radio instead, and that's what they might end up doing as well. They might do like a radio play.
Oh, I know what you're talking
maybe.
about. Yeah, that's some.
But still, it's not the same thing.
It's definitely not the same thing, no.
Yeah, it's definitely a new normal. It's definitely.
I don't like that term. It's so like.
Yeah.
New normal.
It's bad. It's just like.
Yeah, but
I don't like it either.
I don't think it's just
people
not.
have been having to deal with this stuff since since the beginning of time. People have had to deal with a new normal. All the way back since the agricultural revolution. And
life is always changing. Technology is always becoming better. We're always finding another. Pandemics just come, every 100 years.
Yeah, it's just a normal thing.
I mean, dude, imagine like 20 years ago, we could not get together and make a podcast on our phones.
We could.
I'm sorry. No, we probably could not. But
20 years ago, probably not because we were not born yet.
Or anything. But now that they're more available, we actually can.
Yeah, now with technology,
it's basically a new normal because people weren't you could go to a restaurant, you wouldn't see half the people staring at their phones.
You're right. I'm
not saying there's anything wrong with that, because I do it as well, so I'd be a hypocrite. But I'm just saying,
But I don't see why people always judge people watching their phones all the time. I do get it. Yeah. The phone addiction and staring at your phone all day, it is bad. Yeah. It's not healthy for anybody.
Still, seriously, can you using your phone for 12 hours is still really excessive.
Yeah, I think there's levels of addiction, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can be kind of addicted to your phone, but not to the point that it's unhealthy. And you can be addicted to the point that it's unhealthy.
I'm semi-addicted.
Yeah,
sounds really bad. That sounds really bad.
Listen. I have a question. I want to pull up because this one's really interesting, right? So you say, or people think that people are addicted to their phones, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying that your phone is like a necessity now, right? And you can get addicted, right? You can get addicted to anything. People can get addicted to food. There was My Strange Addictions, bro. People would literally get addicted to eating mattresses. Ew, dude.
Dude.
What?
That would be crazy.
I was actually featured in that. Mattresses taste.
That is. Oh, what do they taste like?
That's a secret I'll never tell.
They probably test cardboard or foam. I don't know.
Mattresses, how they taste
So this video is about mattresses, and we're sponsored by.
Have you tried guitars? Have you tried Ashley's Furniture? Absolutely delicious. Oh wait.
Bro, imagine that there's so many people that are addicted to eating mattresses. There's a mattress restaurant. Like, yeah, would you like some mattress steak with mattress fries?
We've got memory foam. We've got spring. We've got.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It would be so funny.
Insane. This is hilarious. All right, no, but anyway, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm asking, like, so people always complain about how people are like addicted to their phones, right?
Yeah.
And and I say there are some people that are like obviously addicted to their phones, but I'm saying that phones are the new normal. People in third world countries have phones, and you can get addicted to anything, right? So what makes phones especially bad? And what I'm saying is, phones are not especially bad. I'm saying there is not.
Look,
I don't see the.
I think people are always scared of the unknown, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's just human nature. If you don't know what's gonna happen, then you're gonna be scared because of the uncertainty that we're talking about. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
So that's why you doubt yourself, you know? That's why all these things happen because of uncertainty and fear, you know? Uncertainty causes fear, which causes a lot of reactions.
And it plays a big role in a lot of people's lives.
Yeah.
And I guess I understand what you're saying. Like, a lot of people are scared about phones and what it's doing, and they're assuming that this is phone problem. If we remove phone, it's like caveman thing,
like,
bro.
imagine
destroy phone, kid fix. No, that's not how it works.
It's just imagine your grandparents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their whole lives have been certain way, right?
Yeah.
So now their phones, which they weren't like when they were kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now they feel like our childhood is being spoiled by these phones.
Yeah.
Which I don't think necessarily it has to be, you know.
There's a fine line. I think there's a fine line between it's how useful it is and how
Yeah, I think everything that is bad, you can get something good out of it. Of course, everything if you are doing something way too much, then it's obviously gonna be unhealthy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch your phone way too much.
Taekwondo is absolutely amazing, right? But if you're doing Taekwondo for like 12 hours a day,
and
that's still bad for your body.
Bad. Yeah.
Like, you're gonna burn out.
Everything in excess it's unhealthy in a way.
Taekwondo.
I know, but it's just I'm trying to use like a sport because people always say sports are always good for you. If you do it for too much, you can hurt yourself.
Yeah. Like, definitely. It's just anything you do way too much, anything in excess is just way too unhealthy for the body.
Yeah, you gotta find like a balance.
But don't feel bad if you've been on like TikTok for like 12 hours. It's like
that's totally normal.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Chinese government.
It's alright.
Chinese government.
The one's gonna get banned in like 45 days.
Hey China, how are you?
Hey guys.
Wait, speaking of which, I've actually heard it was actually gonna get banned in like 45 days.
No, it already happened in India.
It's just.
I know, but apparently, like, Trump was gonna ban it, and then he wasn't gonna ban it, and then it might get banned, or it might not.
I don't know. How is it going to work? Do you actually think the Chinese government is actually?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Here's the thing. I'll say one thing, and it might interest you. Okay. So listen, right? So the Chinese Communist Party, right? The way the government works is any company that's created in involvement with China, they have to.
The government has to.
The government has
because
to have
it's
direct
a communist.
access to it, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is in all likelihood, right? The people representing TikTok can say whatever they want, but in reality, if their company and their database is anywhere in China, the Chinese government is accessing your data. Like, it's just that simple.
Actually, I don't know if you've read the terms and conditions. Like, when you open like TikTok and you actually read the terms and conditions, there's like low key in the fine print, like, it's borderline like privacy invasion. Like, they actually but they tell you.
I mean,
yeah.
It's also like Facebook, you know.
Yeah.
How do we not know? Like, Facebook actually also listens to us, but there's no problem with Facebook because it's the United States.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, theorizing now. This is
Holy crap, dude.
This is Today Talk, where we have crazy theories about the government.
Exactly.
And TikTok is listening to you.
Oh god.
Charlie D'Amelio.
Charlie D'Amelio.
Bro, I saw this
Charlie
meme.
D'Amelio is actually Chinese. She's just using an American.
She's a Chinese operative. Don't believe it.
Chinese spy.
She's all like that. No.
This is how she gets your attention so that they can take all your data.
Yeah, dude. Definitely.
Hype house is.
I mean, but like, in reality, right?
Yeah.
Why would the Chinese government actually want like to see you watching TikToks?
Well,
you know?
it could be more than that.
Well,
it's not about like what you're posting. It's more like it's the information that you put into the website.
And
use that to access other third parties.
And not only does it access your demographics, but it can also access your phone.
No, that's not possible. That's not possible.
I'm messing with you, Yusuf. Yeah.
No,
I don't think they can hack into your phone if you just have TikTok.
No, I think it's.
I think it's just like the collection.
Yeah,
of data,
even that's a little bit.
But I mean, every social media does that in a certain level, right? Like YouTube does.
I think the problem is that this isn't, it's a Chinese-based company.
Yeah, so the information is going to China, right?
Yeah.
Instead of the United States.
And the America only wants to be the only people spying on their citizens. They don't want China doing it as well.
Yeah, the FBI is actually spying on us.
They are watching this.
Yeah, that's why when he has a little a sticky note on his camera just in case.
Oh, I actually do.
I mean, to be honest, bro, the FBI could be watching us record this.
Yeah, maybe we're all bugged. Like, we might actually like.
Seriously, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, those 3 teenagers are gonna do some stupid podcast. Oh, that's but I don't know.
But I think, besides that, if you do spend 12 hours watching TikTok, you might have to tone it down a bit. There's more productive things you could be doing. But
like what? No, I'm just curious. Like what? Like what else?
That's actually a good.
Physical activity.
Okay,
that's one great.
You could. I mean,
please tell me more, Yusuf.
You could.
Exactly.
I mean, I get it. In quarantine, there's not a lot to do. There's you're bored all the time.
It's hit us harder than most. It's hard.
It is pretty hard, to be honest. But I think we'll get
That's what she said.
Stop. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Sorry, didn't happen. This is age appropriate.
This is family friendly, okay?
Yes.
We're not.
Anybody can watch this.
We're probably beeping that.
Yeah, we'll bleep all of that.
Well, then it'll sound worse because if I was like, that's what. then it'll sound like I was actually like cussing, and instead of like
maybe you were not.
Maybe we're making a really big deal out of it, and we should probably move on.
I agree.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Anyway,
basically, people need to just understand their phones, and parents gotta step up, right?
Yeah, I mean,
to be honest,
it's just the age different, and everybody thinks their childhood was best, right? Or like now because your childhood is different, then you're spoiled, or like, and I think it's not necessarily that bad. Imagine having to do quarantine and all of this without any social media and without any phones. It would be crazy. What would you?
They did that in 1918.
What would you do all day?
I mean, we complain, but we actually do have a lot.
Yeah, like maybe you can play guitar, or like I don't know, talk to somebody. But like there weren't any phones, you know.
I'm sorry. If all I had was my family for entertainment, dude. I mean, I would be at my
like
what do you say? They're watching right now. They're watching.
What?
They're
watching. I love you so much. Please don't ground me.
Yusuf does not like his family. What?
No.
What?
Stop.
I'm kidding. We're gonna cut it. We're not gonna.
Anyways,
we're not gonna. Hey Juan, cut it,
Juan. Cut it.
Okay, anyway, but yeah.
On a side note, I like your sweatshirt.
Oh, yes, sir.
I like you, baby.
Like as if you were blowing a kiss, but you're just winking.
No, actually, cut that one.
Yeah,
please cut that. Please cut
that.
I
do like your sweatshirt. It's very.
I mean, it is really nice.
I never watched Friends. I don't get what the hype is behind it.
Basically, the hype is that it was a long time ago, and it's still funny.
Yeah, that's cool. It's about like just friends.
Yeah, it's basically about people that are friends.
Yeah.
And they talk.
Dude, that's actually really cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And
sometimes they have coffee.
That's cool. I know people are gonna be mad at me. They're like, "You didn't watch Friends."
Like, oh my god, disgusting, bro. Get over here.
What's a show that you guys like? What have you guys watched during quarantine? Anything?
I watch a lot of stuff, dude.
During quarantine?
I watch.
This man is a Netflix addict.
That's good.
He can literally sit there and binge for like 12 hours.
That's alright.
Yeah. I've watched a lot of TV shows, I've watched The Witcher. Have you watched it?
I've heard it. I haven't
it's so good. It is really that good, dude.
Yeah.
The timeline is a little messy, and it's hard to keep up. But
it always is.
but no, it's really like curious, but it's really good. I'm watching right now The Umbrella Academy season 2.
I've heard.
But it's actually kind of good. I mean, I like season 1 a little bit more, but I like how they play with the timelines and the past and the future and all of this.
Yeah,
I really like it.
I've really been watching a lot of random stuff. Like I started watching Batman Beyond. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Batman Beyond.
I've heard of that.
But most people know because of the suit. It's like an all black suit and it's got wings.
Oh yeah, I know. The Red Bat. Yeah.
It's so good. Holy crap.
The animated series.
Yeah, the animated.
Yeah, really.
It's so good, dude. I love it.
It was like 19. It was,
I'm not. I can't remember the day. It was
it's like an old
it's
cartoon.
An old cartoon, but
yeah.
Oh my god, it just hits. It's so good.
Do you really like it?
It's really good, dude. I mean, I really like Batman in general, but that series especially is just it really hits, dude.
I've been binging a lot of like Sesame Street.
Yeah. But a lot of Backyard. Barney, Barney. It's really good.
Oh, dude, that's so
Backyardigans, dude.
Speaking of which, like childhood shows, I think we had the best childhood shows. We probably had like.
Dude, I think everybody would say that.
Okay,
you know?
No.
Yeah, but let's be honest here, bro.
Wait, I'm sorry. There's like this big debate of what was like who are like the elite childhood, like in between what years is like the elite childhood. So like it would be like from like 2000 maybe like 3 or like 4 or like.
But like, are you talking about Disney movies or like about?
Just like our childhood, like the things we grew up with, like silly bands and freaking like Beyblade,
and yo-yos, bro.
Like what was the name of this boy band, dude? What's the name? Big Time Rush.
I know we're supposed to be on quarantine, but Big Time Rush, dude, that stuff was amazing.
Bro, I remember watching the TV show. It was okay, I guess.
No, I love
but now I look at it and it's like, dude, what?
No.
I got no clue.
Is it no? It was good.
It's so funny, like to see the stuff that you watch when you were a kid, and now you're
usually
like.
It's when you look back on it. Usually it wasn't
cringe,
as
you know.
Thought it was, but
yeah.
When did you guys watch that?
I don't know, dude. I was probably like 9. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think I was here yet when
9,
it
7.
came out, so I probably wouldn't know about it.
Yeah, so I don't.
Yeah.
But there were other childhood shows that I remember watching.
You watched Dora?
Bro,
wow.
That was so good.
It was so fire, dude. The storyline when she said, "Hola, me llamo Dora," and she would just like look. She's like, "Where's the red house?" And she just stared at you for like 10 seconds.
She just stares for 10 seconds. It's imagine like, guys, don't you think this podcast is fun? Like what?
See? It's like, you know?
Even when I was 7, me and my sister would make fun of it. Like, it's right there. Exactly. And she'd still be staring
like,
at
where?
Yeah, like it's just funny. You know?
I know, it's just, now that I look back at it, it's so cringy. But at the time, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's the only reason why I know any Spanish words. Like, I know hola, soy, which is...
Soy? Not the sauce.
Dude, Yusuf is basically Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
Great
100%. You're Hispanic all the way.
Well, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Just,
we're just doing this for fun, man.
Yeah, give it a like, and we'll get better over time.
Yeah.
If you have any feedback, we'd really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
And, we're kind of small. If you want to come on as a special guest, just hit us.
And if you have any topics that you might want us to talk about, please
let us
put
know
them down in the comments. Subscribe and share the video.
Yeah, share the video.
Thank
Tell
you.
your friends about it. All right.
Thank you so much.
Adios, guys. From Today Talk. We say bye. Ciao.
See you later.